My child, stop for a moment. Take your hands off whatever you are doing. Let your mind unclench. Let your heart settle. Because this moment right here is not random. You did not arrive here by scrolling. You were guided. You were drawn. You were led into a sacred interruption, a divine halt in the middle of your ordinary day. Something deep within you recognized my voice before. Your thoughts understood what was happening. And now, here you are, listening to words that carry more weight than sound. This is not simply a video. This is an encounter, a holy meeting between your weary heart and my eternal presence. My child, listen. I am here, not far, not distant, not watching from the edges of your life. I am in the room with you, filling the very air you breathe, entering the quiet corners of your spirit where your unspoken aches have been hiding. I need you to understand something from the very beginning. This moment is intentional, perfectly timed, perfectly placed, perfectly aligned with every silent prayer you whispered when no one else was awake to hear you. You may not feel everything all at once. You may sense only a small stirring, the soft trembling inside your chest, the quiet shift in the atmosphere around you. Do not ignore it. That is me, not emotion, not imagination, not coincidence. It is my nearness brushing against your spirit, calling you gently, pulling you closer. You have brushed against my presence before, my child, but you didn't always recognize it. You felt moments of peace that arrived out of nowhere, moments when tears were falling, but somehow your heart did not shatter. Moments when you felt held, even though no one was physically there. That was me. I have been near you again and again, waiting for you to slow down long enough to notice. But right now, in this breath, I am not simply near. I am here, fully, deliberately, unmistakably. Pause. Feel the weight of that truth. I am here. You did not earn this moment. You did not summon it. You did not perform well enough for it. This moment came because I chose it, because I saw your spirit growing weary, because I heard the fatigue behind your strength, the pain behind your silence, the longing behind your prayers. And so I stepped in, not with thunder, not with fear, not with loud signs in the sky, but with a gentle interruption so powerful that your entire inner world leaned toward it without you realizing why. My beloved child, I have walked with you through seasons when you thought you were completely alone. I watched you pretend to be strong for others while your own heart was trembling behind the scenes. I saw when you wiped your face quickly so no one would notice you had been crying. I heard the questions in your mind, the ones you never said out loud because you feared they were too heavy, too broken, too uncertain. But I was there, not observing from afar, but sitting beside you in the quiet, closer than your very breath. And now, in this exact second of your life, you are encountering me with new clarity. This is why you feel what you feel. This is why something inside you is paying attention in a way it doesn't normally do. This is why your heart is leaning into these words with unusual intensity. My child, this is not a nice message. This is not background sound. This is not comfort for entertainment. This is divine communication. Me reaching into the depths of your spirit and saying, I am with you, and I have something to tell you. So listen closely. Do not rush. Do not think ahead. Do not allow your thoughts to wander back to the noise you came from. Right now, this moment is sacred. Right now, heaven is closer than you think. Right now, you are standing on holy ground, not because of where you are, but because I am here with you. I need you to feel the truth of my nearness, not just understand it with your mind, but recognize it in your heart. Let the atmosphere around you soften. Let your shoulders release their tension. Let the weight you've been carrying slip down, even if just for now. You are safe in my presence. You are seen in my presence. You are known in my presence. And here is the truth you need to let sink into your spirit. I interrupted your day because there are things I need to say to you, things that cannot wait, things you were finally ready to hear, things your spirit has been longing for even when you couldn't put that longing into words. So open your heart, open your spirit, let me speak. Let me touch the places you keep hidden. Let me breathe into the parts of you that have grown weary and worn. This moment is holy, my child. Do not rush away from it. Stay here. Stay with me. Because what I am about to reveal will change more than your day. It will shift your spirit, comfort your wounds, and awaken the parts of you that have been silent for too long. My beloved, this moment is not random. It is divine. It is intentional. It is me. I am here, and I am speaking to you, my child. Let your heart stay open as you listen. Let the stillness settle, because now I need to take you back, not to hurt you, but to show you something holy, hidden inside your pain. You remember the nights when you cried softly into your pillow, hoping no one would hear. The nights when your heart felt too heavy to carry, but you carried it anyway because you thought you had no other choice. The nights when the world was silent, your room was dim, and you felt like even heaven was far away. I was there, closer than you ever imagined, closer than your breath, closer than your own thoughts. My child, I saw the moment your hands trembled. I saw the moment your chest tightened and you tried to steady your breathing. I saw the moment you whispered, God, I don't know what to do anymore. Even though the words barely formed on your lips, you thought those moments were invisible. You thought no one noticed. You thought no one understood. But I did. Every tear that slipped down your face was seen by me. Every sigh that rose from your tired lungs reached my heart. Every quiet plea, the ones your voice was too weak to speak, were heard more clearly than the loudest prayers. My beloved child, I want you to understand this deeply. You never prayed wrong. You never prayed too softly. You never failed to reach me. Your tears were prayers. Your silence was prayer. Your pain was a language I understood perfectly. Do not judge yourself for the moments you felt overwhelmed. Those were the moments your spirit was speaking the loudest. You see, when you were curled up in the dark, trying to hold yourself together, you were not falling apart in my eyes. You were opening, revealing your most honest heart. And honesty is what draws me near, not perfection. There were nights when you asked, "God, are you even here?" But before the question even finished forming inside you, I had already moved closer. I sat beside you in the quiet. I held your trembling heart with my own strength. I wrapped you in a presence you couldn't fully perceive, but your spirit recognized. That warm rush that came out of nowhere, that sudden calm in the middle of panic, that strange moment when you felt like someone was holding you, even though no one was there. That was me, my child. I never missed a single moment of your suffering. Not one. When you felt ignored by people, I was listening intently. When you felt unseen, I was watching over you with compassion. When you felt unimportant, I held every detail of your pain like a treasure. You have no idea how precious your sincerity is to me. You thought you had to be strong to be loved. You thought you had to be composed to be heard. You thought you had to pray perfectly to be accepted. But all I ever wanted was your real heart, the one you hide from the world. There is something sacred about the tears you cried alone. You believed those tears were signs of weakness, but I saw them as the purest offering your soul speaking truth. Do you remember the times when you cried until your body felt empty? When your heart ached so deeply, you wondered if it was breaking for real. When you questioned your purpose, your worth, your direction, I was not distant in those moments. I was not watching from afar. I was kneeling beside you with the tenderness of a father who refuses to look away. I counted every tear, not to measure your pain, but to show you that nothing you feel is wasted. My beloved, not a single teardrop of yours fell without touching my heart. Not one. There were nights you stayed awake, staring at the ceiling, feeling a weight on your chest that you couldn't explain. You thought it was anxiety. You thought it was fear. You thought it was weakness, but it was your spirit calling out for me. And I answered quietly, gently, steadily. It is time for you to know the truth. In your loneliest nights, you were not alone. In your hardest moments, you were not abandoned. In your silent breakdowns, you were not unseen. You were held. You were watched over. You were loved more deeply than you ever realized. I saw you trying to encourage others while your own heart was aching. I saw you showing up for responsibilities even when your soul felt tired. I saw you being gentle with people while you were hurting in silence. Those moments did not go unnoticed by me. I took note of every time you chose kindness while carrying pain. I honored every moment you pushed forward when giving up felt easier. I cherished every second you kept believing, even when your faith was trembling. You thought your endurance was weak, but I saw courage. You thought your heart was fragile, but I saw strength. You thought you were barely surviving, but I saw you growing. Slowly, quietly, beautifully. My child, hear me now. You did not walk through the darkness alone. I walked with you. You did not cry alone. I collected every tear. You did not suffer unseen. I was with you in every breath, every ache, every moment your soul whispered for relief. And I want you to hear something very clearly. Your tears moved heaven. Your honesty touched my heart. Your vulnerability opened the door for this exact moment, this encounter, this message, this divine appointment. All those nights you thought were wasted, they were never wasted. They were building something. They were preparing you. They were making space inside your spirit for what I am about to give you. You see, suffering does not push me away. It pulls me closer. Your weakness does not scare me. It invites me. Your brokenness does not repel me. It draws me. You have never been too much for me. Never too emotional. Never too complicated. Never too wounded. Never too lost. You have always been my beloved child, cradled in my compassion, guarded by my presence, and lifted by my love. And now that you have survived the nights you thought would destroy you, now that you have endured storms that seemed endless, now that you have walked through the shadows and did not lose your soul, I can reveal something to you. The same God who was with you in every tear is the God who is about to lift you into a new season. Do not fear, my child. Those silent nights did not break you, they shaped you. They refined you. They deepened you. They prepared you for what comes next. And what comes next is more beautiful than what you lost, more peaceful than what hurt you, more powerful than what tried to crush you. I have been with you in every tear, and I will be with you in every blessing that is coming. Stay with me. Listen. Your story is far from over, my child. What you called silence was never my distance. What you interpreted as absence was never my withdrawal. I need you to listen with your spirit now, not just your mind, because what I am about to reveal will change the way you see every quiet season of your life. You believed I was far away because you could not feel me the way you wanted to. You thought something was wrong because the answers did not come quickly, the signs were not loud, and the path ahead seemed unclear. But hear me. My silence was not punishment. My silence was preparation. There are moments when I speak loudly. My child, moments when my presence feels overwhelming, undeniable, powerful. But then there are seasons when I speak in a whisper, not because I am hiding, but because I am shaping something deep inside you, something that cannot be built in noise. You have wondered, God, why didn't you speak? Why didn't you stop what hurt me? Why didn't you tell me the way? Why didn't you intervene sooner? And now I answer you gently, because if I had spoken too early, you would not have heard me. If I had moved too quickly, you would not have grown. If I had revealed everything, you would not have discovered the strength I placed inside you. My beloved child, silence from heaven is never emptiness. It is strategy. It is healing. It is protection. It is alignment. There were things I needed to remove from your life. Quietly, relationships, distractions, habits, attachments, things that were draining you, limiting you, or quietly damaging the purpose I placed in you. If I had taken them away loudly, you would have run back to them. So I removed them softly, silently, gradually, like a gentle hand taking something sharp out of a child's grasp. You thought the empty spaces in your life meant you had lost, but you were being cleared. Cleared for growth, cleared for clarity, cleared for transformation. I was not ignoring you, my child. I was preparing you. Do you remember the confusion you felt? The days when nothing made sense, when familiar things suddenly felt strange, when the people you depended on felt further away. That confusion was not chaos, it was transition. Your spirit was outgrowing what your life had not yet released. When your heart started shifting, everything around you had to shift too. You prayed for strength, so I allowed challenges to build it. You prayed for clarity, so I removed the noise so you could finally hear my whisper. You prayed for peace, so I exposed the things stealing your peace, even though letting them go hurt. You prayed for purpose, so I took you out of places where you no longer belonged. And yes, you prayed for closeness with me, so I removed distractions that kept you far from me. The silence you felt from me was the silence of a surgeon working carefully, the silence of a potter shaping clay, the silence of a gardener pruning a beloved tree so it can bear more fruit. Silence is not absence. Silence is the sacred place where I do my deepest work. My child, listen, I was not slow. I was precise. Everything had to happen at the right moment. Not earlier, not later. Exactly when your spirit was ready. There were blessings I could not release yet, not because you were unworthy, but because the weight of them required a stronger foundation. A foundation built in quiet trust, not emotional dependency. You learned to trust me in silence. And that trust became the anchor you did not know you were building. Do you see now why I allowed stillness? In the noise, you searched everywhere except within. In the quiet, you finally heard me. You finally recognized my voice. You finally sensed my presence without needing signs. My beloved child, the silence was me guiding you into maturity, spiritual maturity, emotional maturity, and clarity of purpose. You learned to survive without what once comforted you. You learned to stand when you wanted to collapse. You learned to pray when you felt nothing. You learned to keep going when everything told you to give up. This season shaped you into someone stronger, deeper, wiser, and more grounded. It was never abandonment. It was transformation. And hear me clearly. When I quieted my voice, I was teaching you to hear with your heart. When I seemed still, I was teaching you to trust my movement even when unseen. When I stepped back from your emotions, I was drawing you closer to my truth. You have grown in ways you have not yet recognized. But heaven has seen every step of your growth. You wonder why certain doors closed. Because I was guiding you to ones that could hold the future I planned for you. You wonder why certain people faded away. Because they could not walk with you into the next season. You wonder why old dreams crumbled. Because I was giving you bigger ones. You wonder why you felt lost. Because the old map no longer fit the new territory. My child, this season of silence was the womb of your becoming the place where the old layers of you dissolved and the new layers of you were being formed. Do not despise your quiet seasons. They are sacred, they are holy, they are necessary. And now the silence is breaking. Now the fog is lifting. Now the purpose of your waiting is being revealed. You will soon look back and understand why nothing made sense for so long. You will see how every unanswered prayer was answered in a higher way. You will see how every delay protected you, how every loss redirected you, how every quiet night prepared you for what is coming. You have not been forgotten. You have been refined. You have not been rejected. You have been reserved. You have not been delayed. You have been developed. You have not been abandoned. You have been prepared. And now your spirit can finally hold what your heart has been praying for. My beloved child, the silence was love. The stillness was strategy. And the waiting was me building a foundation within you for the blessings that are already on their way. Stay close. Listen. Your preparation is complete and the next chapter is about to begin. My child, now listen very closely, because what I say next is not just comfort. It is revelation. It is instruction. It is the unveiling of something that has already begun moving in your life, something you sensed but could not name, something you felt but could not explain, something that has been stirring beneath the surface of your days. You have entered a holy shift, a divine transition, a supernatural change that heaven has ordained for this exact moment. Not earlier, not later, now. This is your appointed time. There are moments in your journey when I move softly, moments when I whisper, and you must lean in to hear. But then there are moments very rare, very sacred when I move with unmistakable clarity. When I step into your life with such weight that your spirit feels it before your mind understands it. This is one of those moments. You are not imagining the pressure you've been feeling lately, the sudden awareness, the strange mixture of uneasiness and anticipation, the sense that something is shifting, even though nothing around you looks different yet. My child, that pressure is spiritual. It is the weight of purpose descending on your life. It is the sound of old doors closing and new doors unlocking. It is the stirring of destiny, the rearranging of your atmosphere, the movement of heaven aligning with your timeline. You asked me for change. You prayed for breakthrough. You begged for clarity. And now the shift you prayed for, the shift you waited for, the shift you cried for, is here, but not in the way you expected. You thought breakthrough would feel peaceful. You thought change would feel comfortable. You thought new beginnings would feel light. But hear me. Before clarity comes, I shake what is unstable. Before elevation comes, I disrupt what is too small. Before destiny unfolds, I loosen what you tried so hard to hold together. You are not being shaken because you are breaking. You are being shaken because you are growing. There are foundations under your feet that can no longer support who you are becoming. There are mindsets in your soul that cannot go with you into the next season. There are relationships in your life that were part of your past but cannot enter your future. This is why everything feels unfamiliar, because I am transitioning you out of what was and preparing you for what will be. My beloved child, hear this truth. When I shift a life, nothing stays the same. Not the way you think, not the way you feel, not the way you see yourself, not the way you see your purpose. And that is what has been happening to you. Quietly, subtly, consistently, the ground beneath you has been moving not to throw you off balance, but to place you where you belong. You prayed for direction, so I removed the paths that were leading you the wrong way. You prayed for strength, so I allowed situations that required you to become stronger than before. You prayed for alignment, so I repositioned relationships, opportunities, and circumstances. You prayed for my will, so I dismantled the things that were built on your will instead of mine. Child, the shift you feel is not random. It is divine orchestration. You are stepping out of survival and into purpose. You are stepping out of sorrow and into clarity. You are stepping out of delay and into acceleration. You are stepping out of who you were and into who I designed you to be. The unsettling feeling inside you is not fear. It is awakening. Your spirit recognizes that something holy is unfolding. It senses the nearness of breakthrough. It feels the pull of destiny. It hears heaven whispering, "Get ready." The season is changing. My child, you asked me to open doors, but before I open new ones, I must close old ones. And closed doors can feel painful even when they are necessary. You cried when certain people left your life, but I removed them because their presence would have restricted your calling. You felt lost when certain plans collapsed, but they collapsed because they were too small for the purpose I placed inside you. You questioned yourself when opportunities slipped away, but they slipped away because I am preparing something better. Something that actually aligns with who you are. I know the transition feels unfamiliar. I know the shift feels heavy. I know the change feels uncomfortable. But trust me, nothing is being taken from you that is meant to stay. And nothing meant for you can ever be stolen. Listen carefully, my child. The shift happening in your life is not chaos. It is construction. I am not tearing you down. I am building you up. I am enlarging your capacity. I am stretching your spirit. I am expanding your understanding. I am strengthening your foundation. I am elevating your identity. You prayed to be used. But before I use you, I shape you. And shaping requires pressure. You prayed for a new season. But every new season begins with unsettling movement. You prayed for doors to open. But open doors require the closing of old ones. You prayed for me to lead you. But following me requires leaving behind what is familiar. My beloved, do not fear the shift. Do not resist what I am rearranging. Do not cling to what I am ending. Do not mourn what I have removed. When I shift a life, I do not ask permission. I move with purpose. I move with precision. I move with protection. And I move with love. The atmosphere around you is changing because I have stepped in. When my presence enters a space, nothing remains the same. Your thoughts will change. Your desires will change. Your priorities will change. Your circle will change. Your heart will change. Your path will change. This is not instability. This is divine alignment. You have entered the moment the enemy hoped you would never reach, the moment where you finally see who you are and who you are becoming. The enemy fought so hard to distract you, to discourage you, to drain you, to break you, because he knew the moment you reached this shift, everything would change. And now it is changing, my child. Lift your head. Open your heart. Your spirit already knows the truth. This is your appointed time. A time not for fear, but for rising. Not for shrinking, but for expanding. Not for holding back, but for stepping forward. Not for questioning, but for trusting. Not for waiting, but for walking. You are stepping into a season that carries weight, glory, purpose, and divine momentum. The shift has begun. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Not when things feel better. Now, feel it. Recognize it. Embrace it. Heaven is moving on your behalf. The ground is shifting beneath you. The atmosphere is changing around you. Your spirit is awakening within you. This is not confusion. This is calling. This is not fear. This is destiny. This is not loss. This is realignment. This is not the end. This is the beginning. My beloved, walk forward with courage. The shift is holy. The shift is intentional. The shift is mine. And because the shift is mine, you will not fail. My child, you have walked through the darkness. You have survived the silence. You have accepted the shift. And now I call you into something new. But before I place this new beginning into your hands, I need you to release what you still hold onto, not the people, not the past, not the pain, but the mask. Yes, the mask you learned to wear to protect yourself, the mask you used to hide your exhaustion, the mask you wore so others wouldn't see the cracks in your heart, the mask you put on because you believed strength meant pretending. My beloved child, you no longer need that mask. Not with me, not in this moment, not in this new season. You have spent years trying to appear strong when all I ever wanted was your truth. You have tried to maintain composure when all I ever wanted was your honesty. You have tried to impress me with the right words when all I ever desired was the real sound of your heart. I do not respond to perfection, my child. I respond to authenticity. I respond to humility. I respond to the quiet trembling in your spirit when you finally let yourself be seen. So now, take a breath and let the guard fall. Let the image drop. Let the walls loosen. Let your true self come forward, the one beneath your fear, beneath your wounds, beneath your efforts to survive. Because the new beginning I am giving you cannot be received with closed hands or a guarded heart. It requires openness. It requires surrender. It requires truth. My child, listen closely. You are not stepping into another season of pretending. You are stepping into a season of freedom. You do not need to have everything figured out to receive me. You do not need to be perfect to be loved. You do not need to pray flawlessly to be heard. You do not need to impress me. You only need to be real. When you whispered broken prayers through your tears, I heard them. When you said things you regretted out of pain, I understood them. When you didn't know what to say at all, I still listened. I am not waiting for polished words, beautiful speeches, or well-constructed prayers. I am waiting for you. There is a sacred power in your vulnerability. There is a holy beauty in your surrender. There is healing wrapped inside your honesty. You do not realize this, But every moment you remained, even when you felt weak, even when you felt confused, even when you felt like giving up, every moment was worship. Every moment was faith. Every moment was seen by me. Your presence has always been enough for me. Not your achievements, not your strength, not your performance, just you. So now, my beloved, I ask you, let your tears flow if they need to. Let your breath grow deep. Let the tension leave your body. Let the fear leave your heart. Let the shame fall from your shoulders. You are not too broken for me. You are not too messy for me. You are not too complicated for me. You are mine, chosen, loved, held. And now I want you to receive the truth your spirit has been longing for. This is your new beginning, not a temporary moment of relief, not a brief emotional lift, not a small improvement, but a complete reset, a divine renewal, a fresh start ordained by heaven itself. Your past does not follow you into this season. Your fear does not define you here. Your mistakes do not imprison you here. Your failures do not limit you here. I am rewriting your story. I am restoring what was lost. I am healing what was wounded. I am strengthening what was weak. I am awakening what was sleeping. The parts of you that felt dead are coming back to life. The dreams you buried are breathing again. The purpose you questioned is rising within you. The identity you lost is being restored. This is holy ground, my child. Not because you earned it, but because I am here. My presence is what makes this moment sacred, and my presence is what transforms your life. So now, hear me. I am giving you peace that does not fade. I am giving you clarity that does not waver. I am giving you strength that does not break. I am giving you a future filled with purpose. I am giving you a beginning you never thought you deserved. Walk into it. Breathe into it. Claim it. Do not shrink back. Do not doubt yourself. Do not question whether this is real. Your spirit already knows the truth that this moment is not emotional, not accidental, not imagined. It is divine, it is intentional, it is me. And now, my child, before this message closes, I need you to respond, because when you respond, you come into agreement with what heaven is releasing. Your words become a witness. Your comment becomes a declaration. Your response becomes an act of faith. So I ask you, from the deepest place of your spirit, do not stay silent. Let your voice be heard. Let your heart respond. Declare it openly. I receive this. Amen. I needed this. I agree. Whatever your spirit feels, release it. Your comment is not for the algorithm. It is for your breakthrough. It is your declaration that you are stepping into what I just spoke over your life. It is your sign to heaven that you are ready for peace, ready for clarity, ready for change, ready for your new beginning. So speak, my child. Say what your heart feels. Write what your spirit is shouting. Let the world know you are stepping into a new season. And share this message with someone who needs my voice, someone who has been crying quietly, someone who has been carrying silent battles, someone who needs to know they are not alone. Your share becomes their miracle. Your obedience becomes their encounter. Your action becomes their awakening. And return here because I have more to tell you, more to reveal, more to strengthen, more to awaken inside you. For now, rest in my presence. Rest in my peace. Rest in the truth that I am with you, and I am not leaving. You are safe. You are seen. You are chosen. You are loved. And your new beginning starts now.